An events manager has claimed the original estimated range for the couple's engagements was between $750,000 and $1 million, but realistically their payment per event could be between $250,000 and $400,000. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry may only be able to get $250,000 per speaking event, instead of $1 million, an event manager has claimed. According to the source, the range of requests Harry and Meghan have are similar to those adopted by the British royals when they attend events, despite they stepped down as senior members of the royal family. Speaking from New York, the event creator told The Sun, "Harry and Meghan coming on the speaker circuit is certainly as significant as the likes of President Obama or Arnold Schwarzenegger. The pair are fascinating, uniquely experienced individuals, who have a wide reach, who would have been a huge draw to a live audience pre-COVID." According to a document issued by the Harry Walker Agency, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex demand to know who will moderate their on-stage discussions and who has previously spoken at events they are booked for. The 4-page, virtual event request form said Harry and Meghan want to know of all corporations, individuals, members of the organization and government entities or organizations associated with the event. Earlier this month, Harry and Meghan signed a reported $150 million £116 million deal to produce projects for streaming service Netflix. We revealed how the deal could also include a tribute to Harry's mum Diana. If it gets the green light, Prince William will be informed, but insiders fear it could fuel the brothers' already painful rift. It is early stages, but it is looking like it could happen. It will work as a tribute to Diana and build on all the incredible charity work she has done. Netflix would also love to make a documentary about Diana, and it is something they have been pushing for. Prince Harry has swapped duty and family for cash with £112 million Netflix deal and should not be celebrated, says Dan Wootton. Prince Harry has gone from a do-good royal to being all about the moolah, according to The Sun's Dan Wootton. Dan made the comments on the TV show The Royal Beat, where he responded to the news that Duke and Duchess of Sussex have cancelled their Invictus Games fundraiser next year. The couple pulled the plug on a £1 million fundraiser to be screened by Amazon, after signing a £112 million deal with Netflix. Meghan and Harry insisted it was down to COVID and the decision had nothing to do with signing for Amazon's rival. However, Dan argues this is not the case. Speaking on the show, executive editor of The Sun says, "This sums up how Harry has gone from a prince doing good work, is now all about moolah, he is all about the cash, that what he wants. When you sign up to a £100 million plus deal with Netflix, they own you." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex signed the production deal with Netflix to make content that would inform and give hope to audiences. As part of the deal, the couple will make documentaries, films, scripted and kids programs for the platform's 193 million subscribers. The deal was quickly followed by the news that Harry had cancelled the Invictus Games fundraiser set to be streamed on Amazon next year. The couple blame COVID-19, but I have spoken to a lot of people who are close to this deal who say that is absolutely not the case, Dan continues. It had nothing to do with COVID-19, this was a commercial decision, because they have signed an exclusive deal with Netflix. He continues, Harry has sold his right now to have a problem with people commercializing the royal family and his mother because that is what he has done. I think it is sad, people in the royal family blame Meghan for this. But at the end of the day, Harry is his own man. He has put duty to one side in exchange for cash, and it is not something I would personally celebrate. Royal correspondent Wesley Kerr also appeared on the show, agreeing that the couple had complicated their relationship with the royal family. He explained the power of that brand, Invictus Games, and to match it with the royal brand. It was two very pure things coming together. When you bring money into it, that makes it very complicated. What the royal family were afraid of when he announced his plans to have a new way of doing things, is they said, we as a royal family are above money and the royal brand can be soiled. What is it that Netflixes are paying so much money for? What they are actually buying is the royal brand. There is danger that Harry, is damaged goods now. He continues, Harry and Meghan complained they didn't have control when they were in the royal family and the press office didn't say what they wanted it to say. In fact, they might begin to regret some of that cushion they had from the vast teams of people employed in royal households to make sure the car arrives on time, that they are not filmed eating or drinking. Will Hollywood agents ensure that control? This follows speculation that Prince Harry and Meghan is planning could produce a program about Princess Diana for the streaming channel. And Dan claims this will only rub salt in the wound for his brother William. He continues, this will very much upset William. When William and Harry, did that landmark ITV and BBC series to mark her death, they were very clear that was going to draw a line under it when it came to TV projects. If Harry and Meghan go against that and make a program on Diana for Netflix, that will only throw salt in the wounds of the already fundamentally damaged relationship. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were left red-faced after they made a huge social media blunder. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex phoned a fan to thank her for her support and for raising £45,000, $58,500, for charities like CamFed, which champions female education, telling her they were so moved and happy. However, the fan in question, Donnie Trin, was linked to a Twitter account, which had trolled Kate Middleton and the royal family with vile, misogynistic and foul-mouthed abuse. Meanwhile, Meghan and Harry are outspoken advocates against online hate, having been victims of it themselves. An analysis by Hope Not Hate found that the Duchess was subject to 5,200 hateful tweets in just 2 months, with 70% coming from just 20 accounts. Harry recently spoke out against this in an opinion piece for U.S. business magazine Fast Company, in which he claimed social media was stoking a crisis of hate. In the article, he urged social media platforms to harden their approach towards hate and abuse on their website. He and Meghan also supported the Stop Hate for Profit movement in June, in which a coalition of nonprofits urged companies to not advertise on Facebook for a month, to push the Mark Zuckerberg-owned social media giant to tackle its problem with hate more effectively. More than 1,000 companies engaged with the campaign and withheld $7 billion (£5.4 billion) of ad revenue from Facebook, according to the Duke. It is perhaps ironic that Meghan and Harry are so hot on social media, with their Swish Sussex Royal Instagram account, which they no longer add to, and are so outspoken against hate on social media, that their team would fail to pick up on the fact that this person they were thanking was linked to trolling herself. Indeed, Ms. Trin runs an account, from which someone had sent horrible, foul-mouthed attacks on their in-laws, although she insisted she was not responsible for the posts herself. Nevertheless, her association with the account rapidly spread around Twitter, creating an embarrassing situation for the Sussexes. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Anne Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Mr. Myers was astonished that this was not picked up by Meghan and Harry's team, asking incredulously, who is running their social media team? He claimed that, while the couple are not running any social media channels at the moment, they will certainly have a team of advisors for how they should navigate the online space. He said, "It looks like they've got their fingers burned with this. We had noticed this becoming an issue on Twitter, there were a lot of people mentioning it, and that's why we obviously did the story." Meghan and Harry phoned a fan connected to a Twitter account that had posted vile abuse about Kate, Wills and the royal family to thank her for her enthusiastic support. Now this evolved from 2 individuals on Twitter who had done a hashtag. Part of the Sussex squad raised £45,000 for charities, which was part of CamFed, an amazing organization about education in Africa. Kate Middleton proves Meghan Markle's huge paparazzi mistake. If you want to understand Diana's toxic relationship with the press, look no further than a quick Google image search. There is Diana with her head in her lap in the back of a black cab. Diana bolting through the streets of London being literally chased by photographers. Diana downcast, marooned in the back of a car as a horde of press encircle her. Unlike Princes William and Harry, whose childhood saw them dogged by snappers, William and Kate's kidlets are enjoying a much more protected upbringing. That's thanks to a gentleman's agreement of sorts between the palace and the hacks of Fleet Street to not buy or publish any unauthorized images of the little ones. That sort of deal would have seemed inconceivable before Diana's death and the lingering public belief in the culpability of the press. So far, there has been no reaction from the Cambridges on the Kai images, nor based on past history, is there likely to be. What is most interesting about the Kai situation is just how markedly different William and Kate's approach to handling the press interest in their children has been, in stark contrast to that of Harry and wife Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. In January this year, only weeks after upping sticks and leaving London to start a new life in North America, Meghan was caught by a paparazzo while out walking with her son Archie on Vancouver Island. In the images, the royal can be seen smiling and looking relaxed as she makes her way along the trail with her baby, 2 dogs, and with 2 protection officers trailing in her wake. Like the Kate shots this week, here we have 2 duchesses photographed without their explicit consent in public with their young sons, yet their reactions could not be more divergent. The Sussexes' response was swift and litigious, with the couple's lawyers sending out letters threatening legal action over the shots in February before revealing this month that they are now suing Splash News over the pics. This move comes after the couple filed a privacy lawsuit in Los Angeles, alleging that the Paps had been using drones and helicopters to take photos of Archie. Meghan is also suing the Mail on Sunday's parent company for allegedly breaching her privacy after publishing part of a letter she had sent to her estranged father, and Harry is suing The Sun, whose parent company News Corp also owns news.com.au, and the Daily Mirror for alleged phone hacking. To be clear, both the Cambridges and the Sussexes are clearly devoted parents grimly determined to ensure that their kids enjoy a life as free from the specter of the press as possible. Like all parents, they are simply trying so damn hard to do their best. However, what we are seeing playing out are 2 wildly opposing plans of attack. In essence, what William and Kate have done is establish something of a media détente, a truce of sorts if you will. At the heart of the Cambridges' approach is an acknowledgement of the vast public interest in their family.